Welcome, guys, to another episode of Battle of the Losers, and the something seemed off. I am doing this new thing where I record gameplay and I commentate over it. Sorry if my voice sounds weird. I'm just getting over it. I have a really bad stuffy nose. Yeah, so I'm not gonna sound the greatest, but looking back at my commentaries, I've noticed that I usually don't stick to a topic or one that I have planned out. So I've decided to try this. I don't know if it's going to be better, worse, or somewhere in between. But please tell me if you like it or not. I'm trying to figure out how to get the comments to work. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to get the comments to work out and all that stuff, but I'm not very YouTube savvy. That's what people call it these days. I don't know what they call it. So yeah, just trying to think of something to talk about. This was a mistake. Oh yes, science. We finished chapter 15 of our Florida textbook. Not chapter 15, chapter 14, which is RNA. Oh my gosh, most interesting topic of all time. Yeah, he gave us like this homework packet, and 1/4 of it wasn't even for a grade, because it was about last chapter, and he just wanted us to do some funsies. Yeah, that was the highlight of my week. Doing it at like 2 in the morning, just realized that one day in class that it was useless. Nothing. Yeah, so I was kind of mad about that. So was everybody else. Thing is, I learned most about when doing that was lactoprons and E. coli bacteria. What the heck is that, you may ask? Well, the bacteria have these things called regulators. So whenever lactose, which is lactose and glucose together, is the only food source available, it breaks them down. But if it isn't, then it doesn't do that. Wow. I know, that was, for some reason, that was like an entire page or two. So it really was not that interesting. I don't know, he uses homeworks from a different textbook, so it's pretty annoying to find stuff. I also had to like look up some stuff because I just couldn't figure it out. It was in our textbook. Also, I was just being lazy, but it was. Who cares? This is where I get like tag teamed on. This is a Pokemon match. Obviously, it is. I don't know how the audio quality is gonna be, but I'm watching my video full screen, and because it's in 480p and this is a 120/50 by like 1000 something monitor, it's a 16:10 ratio, in case you're wondering. So it's one of those. It's from like 2012. It's not the highest quality. But the point is, because the resolution's higher than my videos, it looks like you can count the pixels. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is where I type cross-steaming to no avail. And the dude just gets killed by Herobrine. He's not even in the game. Not exactly sure what happened there because I was typing in angrily. Okay, I decided to go back and play this thing called Sky Wars. I don't know. I don't like the ore mining mechanic. It's always been my biggest gripe about this version. Well, I like the cube crafts better, like the game itself, but the server itself is just awful. I don't know, it's too laggy, there's too many hackers. It's finally point of KeyCraft and the microtransactions. This is Minecraft. You don't need that. This is like the only game of Skywars where I did actually half decent. I was the kill leader until I got like comboed off the map by some dude. That dude actually decided to fight Ivan dead. He only had 3 hearts. Yeah. Also, our ELA teacher, the infamous ELA teacher, is back with her shenanigans. She like told us to read Act 5 of the worst play in history, Romeo and Juliet. How is this a like classic? It sucks ass. What the heck? Yeah, I have very strong opinions against it. In case if you couldn't tell. Just don't like it. It stinks. Then I go here for like the scumbag janitor. Or just annihilate this dude. Stole the kill. Yeah, I'm a great person, as you can tell. Yeah, but she made us like act out a scene of Romeo and Juliet. Me and my team, one of my team members, he had like a HD camera or 1080p, and he brought it in. It was from like 2012. It had like the 3D option, which is why I said it was from that time-ish. That's when 3D became popular, the hipster thing, because the Nintendo 3DS. I wish I had a capture card for my 3DS, so I could play Minecraft on there and show you guys it. It's not that bad, actually. I've played some pretty bad versions of Minecraft. By pretty bad, I mean Xbox One Bedrock Edition. The Bedrock Edition for Xbox was actually pretty decent when it first came out. But whenever the Case and Cliffs updates came out, it just destroyed your frame rate. And the 3DS's frame rate, it's only like 30 to 20 frames. But it's consistent, it's stable. But the Xbox, it's trying to shoot for 60 frames, but it's stuttering so much, so it's like unplayable. This is where I just get tired of this guy's shenanigans and just start going ham at him. I hate people who just run around the map like this. It drives me insane. So yeah, recording Romeo and Juliet. We did this Act 3, Scene 1, the fight scene where Mr. Mercutio, the dude who says like a grasshopper wing a butterfly, something like that, just gets annihilated by Tybalt in like the cheapest shot of all time. Then Romeo comes in and stabs Tybalt, which then he gets himself exiled to like some random city outside of their city. It's pretty interesting. But I played all the minor roles. So Lady Capulet, I played her. I played the old maid Lady Capulet. But I also played the citizen. He had like a couple lines, and Prince and all that. And, like Montague. My teacher, she ordered like this wig, and it looked absolutely horrible. This is where I get destroyed. It looked horrible. It looked like I was a trans Karen. It had like the trans color flag, colors on that flag on there. It looked so horrible. Yeah, and so everyone's gonna see it today. Today's Thursday, in case you're wondering. Which is just gonna be interesting to watch. It's just me up there on the being projected with like this Karen wig. Yeah, she also had a green screen it was like just a green piece of fabric. It really was not a green screen. It was a glorified piece of cloth. And one of our people, the high saver kind of went out, in case if you're wondering. And I got eliminated because I thought orange was yellow. I know I'm not colorblind, but the texture pack they're using makes them pretty darn close. I didn't realize he had the thing there to watch. But anyways, yeah, I was trying to play another game of survival games, and the server went out, and this was the only game I could get into. So that was fun. This is just a glorified rave. Yeah, just run around and starve kitchens. Yeah, but the thing is, our friend, he wore a green shirt in front of the green screen. So he couldn't record that there. It was pretty fun. They're all just yelling at him. Also, geometry, that class, geometry is obviously the most interesting class I have. We're starting chapter 9, trigonomic ratios. Oh my gosh, that's no, it's not. It's easy. Yeah. Also, science, like that. I don't know, for our last chapter, chapter 13, he got mad at us for like, getting either B's or B's. I was in the B category. What happens was he included the most obscure references, like the scientists. So none of us knew what the hell we were clicking. Well, most of us. One person got an A somehow. I was just guessed. Because I noticed I did better on his tests where there's actual writing portions. Because I just write so much information that I couldn't possibly memorize. It's glorious. He asked for a paragraph, I give him a full-on essay. There's like 0 purple on this map. Hey, yeah, this is where I just give up. And I guess that's the end of the video. It's just gonna be like this, because it's the end of the video. See? That's how I was recording it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. I am desperate for viewers. By that, I have none. Bye.